It is saying we are live. Let's hope we are live, Ron.
It does? I know nothing popped up.
Nothing yet? Okay, I'll wait. Still nothing?
I don't know. Nope, we're live. We're live. Hi,
Wonderful,
everybody.
yay.
Sorry about that.
Ah,
Sorry
Ron
about that.
faked me out. Oh, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our happy hour for the Friends and Fiction Official Book Club. I'm Brenda Gardner, co-host of the book club, and with me tonight is
I don't know. I've lost my name. It's been a long week. I am Ron
I
Block, the official cocktail maker for the book club.
love that, Ron, the
Yeah.
official cocktail maker. And those of you who are familiar with us will know that someone near and dear to us is missing. So Lisa, my co-host, was unable to attend tonight because of a business trip, and she was so sad. But she wanted to kick things off with a drink recommendation from her business trip to New Orleans. And I feel like going wink, wink, wink. Yeah, business trip to New Orleans.
Yeah, that's I saw his big pictures.
So let's kick it off with Lisa's drink recommendation.
Hi guys, Lisa checking in. I wish I was with you all, but I am on a work trip in New Orleans. So, my special drink for happy hour tonight is a world famous hurricane from Pat O'Brien's. I'm currently at Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans, and this is what they're famous for, and it's delicious. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to Ron and Phoebe. Happy reading and enjoy the show.
So I can fill in for Jay.
Oh, I know. She did so well. So, Ron, what are
So,
we
yeah.
drinking? What are
Oh,
we
I
drinking
thought,
tonight?
what are you drinking?
Well, I'm drinking sort of well, you can't see it, I'm sorry. It's sort of an orange explosion. It's a concoction of orange drink and some ginger ale and lemon.
Very nice. I like that. I like that. We should have a book of all the cocktails and mocktails that
Well,
we
I
have had
know
on
some.
the book club. Okay, so I am sick of winter. If you are in
Oh,
anywhere near the north, I know in the south they had a little snow here and there. We had hell. We had a hell winter, and we just want it behind us so bad. So I'm manifesting it with tonight's cocktail. And so what we're going to do is start with, and I usually am a gin drinker, but we're going to switch it up tonight to Belvedere vodka. So it's an ounce and a half of Belvedere vodka. And then we're going to have 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice.
ooh.
And then we're going to have some honey syrup I made this afternoon. Now, honey syrup is like another thing you can use in cocktails, but it's like simple syrup, except, and you make it exactly the same way. It's 1 part honey, 1 part water, heat it up just to boiling, just before boiling.
Oh,
Don't boil it. And you put in 3/4 of an ounce of that. And then we're going to put in 3 ounces of soda water, is what it calls for. However, I love Topo Chico, so I'm substituting Topo Chico for it, but you can put in any fizzy soda that you are wanting to do. And that is 3 ounces of that. And then we're going to shake it up.
All
Except that
righty.
the fizzy water is going to go all over. It's going to blow the top off it. I know it is. I just know it is. I just know it is. All right.
All right.
And we're going to fill a Collins glass with ice. We are going to pour it in. And
I
then
still try to see over the
and then you kind of stir it up with a fresh rosemary stalk.
Oh, that is so cool.
And last but not least, you garnish the top and sprinkle it with a little lavender salt.
Oh my goodness. Lavender salt?
Lavender salt, which you can get online or it's really easy to get. And then I have my handy dandy bamboo straw to protect the environment. And away we go. And I give you the spring bloom cocktail.
Oh, that's
How does that
amazing.
look? Good?
That looks awesome. That looks awesome. I'm sure we got some people who are going to love that. Uh, we
Yum.
did we did have Jessica telling us that Mother Nature is having a moment.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for
It
sure.
certainly is here, Jessica. It was 88 degrees yesterday for the high. And tonight it's supposed to get down to 37. So what do you do?
But you stay away from Ohio where it's going down into the 20s and we're going to get snow again.
No kidding. Oh my
Man,
goodness. It's just
yeah.
craziness. The pollen is everywhere here too.
Yeah.
And we had a
Yeah.
big storm this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Just
Oh,
a hot mess.
oh, Meg just tuned in. Meg,
Oh, hey Meg. Doesn't that
it's
look
the
adorable, that drink?
spring bloom cocktail.
Woohoo.
Yummy.
I have a new mocktail book, so I'm gonna have to work on it before the next happy hour. So I have another sort of original
Yeah,
concoction.
do it, do it, do it, do it.
So
Yeah.
appreciate everybody watching us tonight.
Yes, let's go.
Drop your comments in the chat. And as a reminder, our reading challenge prompt this month is a book with an independent or self-published author. I'm reading Big Trouble on Sullivan's Island by Susan Boyer and When Goodbyes Begin by Marissa McFarland. At the end of our happy hour, I'll tell you about our special spotlight we're doing on 3 fabulous indie authors live right here on the book club page. So, Ron,
Nice,
why don't we
nice.
kick things off? Do you have a recommendation for us?
Well, I actually have a collective recommendation for everybody, but
Okay.
everybody about here is already going to know about these. These are going to be hot, hot, hot books this summer, and it's the Holy Trinity. We got Road Trip, Mary Kay Andrews. We've got A Summer State of Mind, Christy Woodson Harvey, and Meet Me in Paris by Kristen Harmel. And these, we're looking so forward to these. So far, I've
Absolutely.
read Road Trip. I'm starting my votes for this being the best book that Mary Kay Andrews has put out. It's a very different approach that she's not done before. It's fabulous. Fabulous. Take a trip to Ireland with her.
I am so excited. Mine just came this week, so I am looking forward to digging into that one. And of course, those are some of my picks too, but I have a few others in the line just in case.
Okay,
So,
right.
um, so the first one I'm going to tell you about is, let me make sure I get the right one, is called Welcome to Murder Week, which to me is just a really interesting
I
title.
love that title. Yeah.
Yeah, and the cover, it's by Karen Duquesne, and it comes out June, excuse me. It comes out in paperback on March 3rd. It's funny, it's smart, it's a great escape. it's a twist on the murder mystery, and it's a portrayal of a daughter's reckoning with her grief and her past, but also reclaiming her sense of adventure.
Nice. It
So
sounds
that's my
lovely.
number one.
Sounds awesome.
All right.
Do you
I
want another
am,
one?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Go
let's
ahead and
go.
give us
Let's go.
another one.
Well, this one I don't have a physical copy of, but I read it electronically. It is out next week, and it's the newest book by one of the kindest, nicest, favorite writers of mine ever, Elizabeth Berg, and this is called Life, a Love Story. And Life, a Love Story is the first prologue to it is where this young somebody is writing to someone else saying, I'm sorry to write this to you, but your friend has died. And they have enclosed here is a letter that they've written to you, and I promised that I would send it to you. I haven't read it, but it's yours to read. Also, your friend has left everything in the estate to you. And then we
Oh
switch to a
my.
few months before, and the homeowner her name is Flo, and she starts writing this letter to her friend Ruthie, all about you learn all about their relationship, all the things in Flo's life, things that happened to her. But the cool thing about it is that she takes little things that her memories in her house and describes them, and so doing she's telling the story of her life in the book. And then it kind of goes back and forth between part of the letter she's written and more of the items in her house. It's exquisite. It's like classic Elizabeth Berg, and it's such a great
Oh, I
approach
love
to
it.
that story. Yeah, so get that book in your hands, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's a must order. I love all of her works, and
Yeah,
oh, I don't even know which one to
I
pick as
know,
a
I know,
favorite. I,
I know.
you
They're all
know,
good.
they're all awesome. Well, I tell you what, Ron, I know it's only 7:41, but not
Hmm.
7:45, but we have a special guest waiting in the
Oh,
wings that is,
oh, oh! Is it a secret?
oh, that's right, it is a secret. I almost forgot.
You know how I love a secret.
But let's welcome Joshilyn Jackson.
Joshilyn
If we
Jackson.
can get her camera on, she's on her
Um,
way in.
Hi.
Hi
Hey,
there! Oh my God, it's
Yay.
I haven't seen you in so long. I think it was the Decatur Book Festival. No, ALA.
Yeah.
ALA.
No, are you sure it wasn't Decatur Book Festival after ALA? I've seen you twice.
Yeah, yeah, twice. I don't.
I think
It's
we saw
just
each other at the both, and we can fight over order later. Like
yes,
just
we can. We
total
can.
fisticuffs. Welcome to my dark lair where I write books without benefit of natural light because it's nighttime.
That's
What are
right.
you guys talking about?
well,
And what are you drinking?
This is called the Spring Bloom Cocktail.
It's so fancy. This
Yeah,
is
well,
this is called the Lady Medowin, and you can learn how to make it in Missing Sister. It's a cocktail I invented for the book.
it
oh my
just so
goodness.
Ah,
happens
well,
in
when you
here.
Look at that. Look at that.
yeah, wait, what? I have one too. That's crazy.
I
Um,
feel left out.
long about 2/3 of the way through. My narrator is a former chef, so and I'm a former bartender, so I had her invent a cocktail, and that's what I decided to have for our cocktail hour tonight.
That's lovely. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
That's fabulous. I'm looking to reading about that. I'm not quite there yet.
So what have y'all been talking about without me?
Just a couple of book recommendations and cocktails and mocktails and how cold it is here in the north, and we're just getting out of being covered in ice and
You know, I moved to upstate New York.
where?
Did you?
Yeah, I live in Albany.
I
Oh,
oh my God, I actually am from Syracuse.
Oh wow.
I grew up in Syracuse and I spent tons of time because a lot of my friends went to college in Albany.
Ron, I can see your house from here.
Oh, well, I don't live in Syracuse now, but
Yeah, your old house. Your old house. Yeah, it was my husband's job, and I said he had a job he really wanted to do, and he was like, I don't suppose you would move to upstate New York with me. I really like him. I wouldn't have my career if it wasn't for the way he behaved when I said unreasonable things. Like, could you just take this baby for the next 6 months? I'm on deadline. Thanks. So
yeah,
he's
that's a
just gonna,
keeper. That's a keeper.
yeah, he's a keeper. So I was like, well, I tell you what, if I can have a Victorian row house, which I've loved since I was 3 years old. I call them fairy houses. We don't have them in Atlanta because there were some in Atlanta, but they burned down when Atlanta burned. And I have one, and it's gently haunted, and it's in 1876. And that TV show, The Gilded Age, contacted me asking if they could film in my house. That's how cool it is.
Wow. Did you
Yeah.
say yes?
No, I work from home and I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. No.
But it's cool that they asked.
Well, yes, it was very
Yeah.
flattering. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Tell us about Gently Haunted. I love
Well,
that description.
okay. I wanted a ghost, right? I wanted a ghost really bad, and I wanted like a 1880 ringlets and consumption white lawn nightgown kind of a girl ghost, you
Okay,
know.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
That would be like a real haunting. What I got was kind of like a basement that I call the murder hole and won't go down to because I kind of feel like, no, about the basement. That could just be that is where the washer and dryer live, but it might be
Oh,
a
Ah,
ghost.
might be a
so
ghost.
more like a whispering in the wind kind of
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah,
I'll go with the
fear.
ghost. I'll go with the
yeah.
ghost.
It's definitely a ghost down there, you guys, and it's not my fault that I can't do laundry. It's haunted.
That seems like a good reason to me.
I think that's a perfect reason.
Hmm, hmm.
Send it out. Send out the laundry.
Ah,
So I have not had a chance to read your new book yet, and I apologize for that.
Oh no,
Um,
Ron, do you know that you can actually go to hell for that? It's in Leviticus. No,
I
just
know.
kidding.
Well, hopefully I'm extended a little grace for a little bit longer. I
Of
usually
this
have
course
is
to
you
the
are.
read.
extended
I
version
have
of
to read a few.
Leviticus.
I have to read a few books for friends and fiction and for my job.
No, no, I hear you. Me too, man. Me too. I've got 3 books on my desk right now and a stack that I agreed to read for blurbs, not
Yep.
realizing they all had the same deadline, but they're all books I want to read, so I imagine I'll suffer through it because I'm
Yeah.
excited about
Right. I
them.
know. I know. I love that problem. It's a good
Yeah.
one. So tell me a little bit about the missing sister.
Oh, I love this book. I've been waiting to write this book for 15 years because I had a
Nice.
character that I've always wanted to write and I never had the story where she could go in before. It's about a young, idealistic ex-chef who, when her twin is lost to the opioid epidemic, she burns down her whole life, ditches her fiance, walks away from her sous chef job at an upscale French
Love
restaurant
it.
in Atlanta, and she's going to become a cop because she believes that if there had been the right kind of cop around when Nix was overdosing, her sister would still be alive. So she's just about finished her training. She's out with her mentor. And this is like in Kennesaw, Georgia, which is like it's like if there's a lot of PF Changs there, you know what I mean? Like it's not a
Say
murder town.
no. Say no
Oh
more.
yeah.
I get. I know.
And it's where she grew up. You know, she's going to be a cop in the little like Atlanta suburban university town where she grew up. And they get called to a murder. Kennesaw in real life had one murder in 2024 and none in 2025. So it's kind of freaking her out.
Yeah.
But nothing freaks her out like the fact that when she gets there, she recognizes the corpse. It's Danny Bowery, one of the 3 men she blames for the death and the decline and death of her twin. There's another one named Zav Castillo who died 2 months ago in a home invasion. Somebody beat his head in with his own Atlanta Braves souvenir baseball bat, never caught. So that's a little weird, right? And she's
Sure.
thinking 2 down. And she's like, I'm not going to think 3 to go. I'm not going to think 3 to go, but 2 down. And she's like, okay, I can't do this. So she kind of goes off scene and she goes too far. and she's following her nose. She smells this herbal thing, and she leaves the scene of the crime. She's past the cleared space. She's way out in the dark. And what she's
Wow.
smelling is a vape. She finds a blonde woman soaked in blood with a silver box cutter in her hand. And she's like, oh crap, she's a cop. She knows what she has to do, right? She knows what she has
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, yeah.
But this woman stands up like a velociraptor and says, this is not a story about some baby cop who stumbles on the murderer and is a big hero. That's not what this story's about. And Penny says, what's this story about? And Thalia Gray says, sisters. And Penny lets her go. And at that point, things get weird. That's the first 10 pages.
At that point, things get weird.
Yeah. I mean, Penny is like, she has to know why this total stranger is avenging her twin sister. Like, she does not know this woman. And she and Nyx were fraternal twins, but they were twins. Like, they knew if Nyx knew her, Penny knows her, but Penny doesn't know her. So, and of course,
Wow.
like, you know, she's in trouble with her department because she wandered off the crime scene, and just like everybody's kind of closing in on Penny, and she's in cahoots with this woman who she doesn't know her from Adam's Off-Ox or who she is or why she's doing what she's doing, and she can't find her. Like, she's hunting her down, and it's a little cat and mouse game. It is super fun. You will have a good time.
I'm in. I'm totally in. And please tell me that you narrated the audiobook.
Of
The
course
way
I
you
did.
told
Yeah.
that story. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love to do that. I had the same director that I had for the Jen Phillips book, Family Law, that I did. Meg, I wish I could remember her last name. She's such a good director. Every time I get her on a project, those are my favorite audiobooks I end up reading because she just makes me get it right. You know, she'll take
Yeah.
me back, and great ear.
That's good. How does it
Yeah.
feel to read your own work?
Oh, it's so easy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have all the voices. I mean, you know, I'm a former actor and
Yeah.
playwright.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also did voice acting. Like, you know, back in my wicked youth, I did a lot of voice acting, like just voiceovers for commercials and stuff. I was I did voiceover acting for a documentary, Religion and Revolution in Nicaragua, that won the Emmy. And like every time this
Wow.
nun spoke, you would hear me dropping my Southern accent and going, here in Nicaragua, the sisters believe. Like, so I've done it, you know, professionally before I ever read books, and I read other people's books, but mine are easy. It's other people's books that I have to work and read and figure out the characters. I've had these people talking in my head for years. It's just
Yeah.
a
They're living
pleasure.
inside you. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
great.
Sheer
So,
joy.
yeah. Meg Walker said hello. She's
Oh,
watching,
she's my favorite
right?
human. Hello,
Yep.
Meg Walker.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And she said she loved Missing Sister.
Yes.
She
And I tell
really
you what,
did.
we
She's
have,
been a great advocate for the book. I
Yeah.
love Meg Walker. Such a
Who doesn't? My
yeah.
gosh.
I
Yeah.
think that's awesome. And you know what? Our book club members are watching, and Mary says, I think I'm going to get 2 copies for me and my sister to read together as
Oh
a
yeah. I
fun
mean,
sister bonding thing.
you should definitely get two. They are small. No, I'm kidding. No, I think that's lovely. I think it's a great book to read with your sister. I hope you guys love it. I really do.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So you've moved to what part of Albany are you in?
We're down in Center Square, like right by the state government buildings. I'm
Yeah.
a city person. You know, I've been in Atlanta for I love that we can take the dogs and like spend a weekend hiking the Finger Lakes and all this geography that I don't know. There's all different kinds of mountains around here. We went to the Catskills and the other mountains that I can't think of what they're called. But we don't know this part of the country, so it's been an adventure. It's been really
Right.
fun. But we like living like right in the middle of the city. I gotta be able, you know, I work from home in pajamas. I get real feral if I can't like walk to multiple bars and coffee houses and talk to humans. I don't have a water
Right.
cooler. I have Boston Terriers, you know. They're
They're
darling. They're
good
not
listeners.
great conversationalists. They
They
are
are
good
good
listeners.
company.
If you're
Ugh.
holding cheese, they will listen to
Oh, yes.
anything. What? Yes.
You
What?
own
Just.
them.
Mm-hmm.
You're the
Well, let's
boss
Oh,
of
see.
that's
them with cheese. With
Yes. Yeah.
cheese. So you're blurbing books. Are you able to talk about what you might be working on next?
Oh, I mean, a little bit. I'm only about two-thirds of the way through, and it's a little bit of a lane change for me again. This is weird. I wrote 8 books worth of Southern fiction. And when I wrote the Almost Sisters, I was like, it's not that I thought I've said the thing I've been trying to say. It's more like there's something I've been trying to say, and I personally can't say it better. And so I was mad. Like at that point, I was mad. So it felt really good to just like kill a bunch of terrible people fictionally. Um, but just like, I never wrote about the South until I went to Chicago for graduate school. And up here in New York, I'm writing Southern fiction again. I'm writing about
Okay.
a paint maker.
isn't
And
that
like,
funny?
yeah, and it's really fun because I'm taking like paint making workshops to learn how she does what she does. And so I can do watercolor and egg tempera now, and I'm ready to perpetrate oil paint. I don't think it's going to go well, but my watercolors are awesome, quite frankly. And I gather all the pigments by hand. They're all like this paint maker. She does like bespoke, natural. Like I'm not using
Yeah,
any purchased pigments. You get pigments out of things.
that is super cool.
Yeah, or nerdy. No, cool. Let's go with
Cool.
Both.
cool.
Hey,
Definitely.
I think we think nerdiness is cool. That's what I say.
I agree
I
with you.
I
I mean, we're
agree.
all book people, though. And of
Yeah.
That's
course, we're
right.
going to
It's
think
kind of a
that.
given.
Yeah, we're like, nerds are cool. I don't want to talk to anybody. I have 3 new books.
That's true. Like, get out of my
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what are you, what's that Forget Me Not Library? Is that
Oh,
what you're
that's
reading?
our book pick that we're going to be discussing on Monday
Ooh,
on
it
the
looks
Friends of
good. Is that a
Mission Club.
unicycle? That looks
It's
good.
it's a very
Just,
nice looking cover.
I love it. Oh, that's everything I like except the bicycle. I
I
hate
think you'll still
bicycles.
like it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like if I were to have a bicycle, what I would want to do is stack it full of cats and books and never get on it either.
Well,
I
there
think
you
it's because I
go.
grew up in the country and I'm a horse person, and a bicycle feels to me like a mechanical horse that won't listen.
But maybe that's what you want sometimes.
No, it's not what
I
I
know.
want. I
I
mean,
know.
I want
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
was emphatic about that.
horse, take I'm so clumsy. Like the bicycle I'm in charge of, on the horse, you and the horse work together, and as long as the horse is graceful and you have in your head what you want to go on, it works. That doesn't work on a bicycle. You have to actually, like, I don't know, run the whole thing. It's not a collaboration.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I grew up in farm country too, and I always loved just the relationship you can build with a horse, and it just is so soothing to have it just all work out. And
yeah, partnership. Well, do you guys want to
I'm
hear what
kind
I've
of
been
in
reading?
Joshing.
yes, we do.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry, what, Brenda?
Oh, I was just going to say I'm in your camp on the horse thing.
Oh, you are. Okay.
For
So
Joshilyn, not Ron's.
okay. So I'm gonna do a thing that I really like to do called
Good.
Then, Now, Next. So my then book, the book
Ooh,
I finished, is Ruby Falls by Jen Phillips. This is a sort of a locked room mystery that takes place at Ruby Falls in Tennessee, which are these caverns, hundreds of miles. It's an underground waterfall. These climbers go down, including, it's a historical set in the Great Depression, including a mentalist who's supposed to be able to read the minds of the people down there and find a hat pin hidden down there. And
Nice.
then the main character and another person are kind of following the group in case they get in bad trouble because it's dangerous. What they're not
uh-huh.
expecting is murder to happen way down under the earth. So then it's like, can we get out? Who's dangerous? Who killed the person? It is, and the best thing about it is it's like breathless and a great read, but it's so character driven. I love the people in this book so much. And then the book I'm in the middle of, what I'm reading now, just came out on Tuesday. It's called This Story Might Save Your
Oh
Life.
yeah, yeah.
I did not think I was going to love it. I'm not a podcast person. I love it so much. I love these characters. I'm so involved in the mystery and the backstory and the relationships. And I love that it's like this is a mystery and unapologetically a love story. And it is I'm I'm all in. I as soon as we get off the phone, I'm getting right back to it. I'm about halfway through and I'm on the end. And the next thing I'm reading is for a blurb. It's not out yet, but just get it on your radar. We already dug the grave by Emma
I love
C.
the title.
Wells. I know it's
What a
so
good
great.
title. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
So it's about sisters, and one of them reads like tea leaves, and she can't see the future anymore. And then her rotten sister comes back into her life with all this trouble, and they head out to fix it. And I'm super into this. She wrote This Girl's Killer, which was a USA Today bestseller, and I am really excited for this one. So that's what I'm reading, gonna read.
I love
I
that.
love that.
That's a perfect approach. A perfect approach.
It's fun, right? It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps me out of bars. That's a lie.
The bars at home these days.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, Joshilyn, what's coming up for you? Are you where are you going to
I'm
be?
I'm getting ready for Thriller Fest in New York City.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
gonna be on a panel. Y'all know Hank Philippi Ryan, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Of
I'm
course.
doing a little thing like an AMA. I'm on a panel, I'm doing AMA, and I'm teaching a class about like how to structure like do y'all know you've heard about plotters and pantsers?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very, very, yeah.
Yeah, like if you're going to write a book, some people plot the whole thing out and some people are like, okay, here's the opening scene. Let's see what happens. And I'm a pantser from the way back. But I've been trying out methods that plotters use. And it's been really fruitful and interesting for me. Like, at this point in my life, this is my 12th published novel. I had two before that. I've also just sort of quietly written some books just for me that I don't know if I've written 16 full novels, 5 full-length plays, multiple one acts, endless short stories. And I always had my method for doing it. And at this point, like I'm feeling like what's going to happen if I rip my wig off and try something different? And what's happening is it's like refreshing my understanding of what I'm doing in some really interesting ways. So I'm going to do a little seminar at Thriller Fest about how to do that. And that's the next thing really on my radar. Before Thriller Fest, I'm going to try to finish the book I'm writing right now.
Now, when is Thriller Fest?
In May.
May.
It's
Gotcha.
in New York City, and this is like everybody this is really for writers. If we have some people who are writers in the crowd and who write books with a little bit of that, um, everybody I know who's really great at this genre. I mean, Lisa Unger is one of the people who kind of runs it. Last time I was there, I got to meet Ruth Ware and hang out with her. She's hilarious and the coolest person.
She's
And if
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
so fun, so smart, such a good writer. Mary Kubica, Karen Slaughter. These are just people who regularly hang around in this place and who are there to meet people, to be helpful to their colleagues, to be pleasant, fun, and invested in. I mean, I think the thing about everybody there is we all had mentors. We all had people who helped us along. And it's kind of a place where you kind of get to pay that forward and
Yep.
network and meet
Yeah.
people. It's a great thing.
Yep. Every year I get so much FOMO out of the pictures I see online from there. It's like, wait, there's Wanda Morris. Wait, there's Karen Slaughter. There's Lisa Scottolini. What's going on here?
Yeah.
And why am I not there?
It's a magical party of fun.
Yeah,
I love
it
it.
is.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Now, did you tour for Missing Sister?
I did. I just got home, which is why
Oh,
I'm a little bit bug-eyed and and it went really well. Like
Good.
it was great. I mean, and also just like living up here now, most of it was down south. So it was really
mhm.
cool to just like be back in my homeland and feel ambivalent and see a bunch of people I love.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you're raised in the South, you love the South because it's your homeland. But if you're not ambivalent about that, looking at our blood soaked black soil, then there might be you might want to consider therapy. Just saying.
I'm a big fan of that for all of us anyway.
Yeah, are you? I don't. I like to just like shove it really, really far down and put a lid on it and sit on it and see if a novel grows. I do not recommend that. You should go to therapy. But but
Oh my
but
gosh.
That's awesome. Yeah.
100% go to therapy. I'm
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
That's
yeah.
fun.
Well, we are so excited that your book has come out. I hope you got to meet
Mhm.
some friends in fiction folks along the way.
I did. Mary Kay ran my launch event, which was just so freaking delightful. And I got to see a bunch of other folks that I love too.
Good.
Oh, that's
Good.
awesome.
Well, I sure hope that I get to run with you soon, cross paths.
I'm sure we will, Ron. It's a very small world, isn't it,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, me too. Hopefully, we'll get to meet soon.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what a great surprise.
what a
My,
delight. Thank you so much.
all right. Y'all have a good night. And
Have
I
a
hope
Bye.
great
you have a
rest of
great
your
time with the
evening.
Forget Me Not Library. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
Take
this.
care. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well,
she is hilarious.
now that's a secret I could go with.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
But do you remember but last time when it was my turn, we had Amy Jo Burns on, and
Uh-huh.
she's the read with Jenna pick for March.
Absolutely. That's the golden touch, right?
I know. I had it figured out in my head, but I couldn't get anybody to confirm.
That's funny. You were doing this and I was thinking, can you not hear me? What?
Oh, oh, Lisa's
Oops.
missing out on this.
That's right. It's comedy hour right here. Well, speaking of Lisa, if I can manage this in a moment, I'm going to share Lisa's book picks with the evening. Let's see if I can manage it.
Open your eyes, Lisa. Lisa.
Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying Happy Hour with Ron and PB. I wish I was there with you and our amazing special guest, who I'm sure Ron was blown away by. I wanted to share a couple of recommendations quickly so you can put these books on your radar. First up is Love and Other Monsters by Emily Franklin. This comes out on April 7th. Very cool cover. It's described as Hamnet meets Pride and Prejudice. So that one I can't wait to read. Next up is a friend that we all love, Robert Gwaltney's new book, Sing Down the Moon. I had to print the cover out because I'm traveling. Sing Down the Moon. This is out now. It's Southern Gothic. It's Robert Gwaltney. What more do you need? Add to cart. Next up is The Bookworm's Guide to Flirting by Emma Hart. I listened to the audio. It is so funny. And there's some spice. It's available now. So if you want a good laugh, it's a short read. Check it out. And last but not least is one of our very own book club members. She has her first book being published on March 24th. And it's When Goodbyes Begin by Marissa McFarland. We are so excited for this. It fits the prompt for this month to read a book by a self-published author. So check it out. Happy reading, everyone. And PB and J may not be out, but J is out.
Oh, that girl, that girl.
I know. She is a trip. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. Where are we, Ron?
You are going to announce the April book club pick.
I am. And actually, Lisa is going to announce the April book pick.
It's as if she's here with us.
I know. I know. We're not going solo. And it's taking me a moment. My apologies. The scrolling is not working tonight. So let me give it a moment to catch up with me, because I had it queued up and of course it unqueued itself.
Ooh.
All right, so we're going to do this again. We are going to share. Oh, I think I shared it without sound. Let me start over again. Share. Isn't my narration wonderful?
I just keep wanting to sing share music.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying Happy Hour. I am popping in to announce our April book club pick, and we are so excited because it's a fun rom-com mystery, and it is called Definitely Maybe Not a Detective by Sarah Fox. Here's the cover.
Oh, cool cover.
And we will
Isn't
be
it?
discussing this gem on April 20th, so save the date. Back to Ron and PB.
I do like the cover. It's so catchy.
Yeah, really. The covers have really become an art of their own. They really are. There's
I
some
know.
really amazing ones. And yeah, one of my next recommendations is a good example of that.
Oh, wonderful. And I tell you, I hope that it's going to catch on to have exhibits of book covers, because I think that should be a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Should be a thing.
Absolutely. Well, let's get to book recommendations. But before we do that, I want to mention our April Reading Challenge prompt, since we're on April. And that is a book recommended by a favorite librarian. I wonder where we could find one.
I'm happy to help. Just happy to help. Choose wisely.
For our book club members, anything Ron recommends counts. Anything your local librarian recommends counts. And so this is going to be a fun month. So looking forward to that. And
Yeah,
Ron, would you like to offer your next reading, your next
yes.
recommendation?
Yeah, this is kind of a twofer because they remind me a little bit of each other. This is not a new book. I had the extreme privilege to once again host this author this week with the 20th anniversary edition of their book. It was Marcus Zusak and the Book Thief, which looks like it's showing backwards. But look at
Oh,
that
that's an amazing
cover. Look at that
it's
cover.
right on our side.
It's right. Oh, it is? Okay, good,
Oh,
good.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then look at those pages. Those these splayed edges. Oh my God. And even inside this cover. It's so cool. The end papers
Oh,
are unbelievable. I know that I think there may be one or two that have never read it, but this honestly is in the top five of my favorite books of all time. It's incredible.
really?
It's yeah, I can't say enough about it. Anyway, I won't
So
go
I
on and on.
haven't read it, so I'm looking forward to that. Our book club members, have you guys read it? Ah, yes, they have. Edie has,
And
Mary
Brenda,
has.
you'd better read it sooner. You're out of the club. Just saying.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Barb
everybody's
has
like,
read it.
they love it. They
Okay.
love it.
Apparently everyone has read it except Brenda. So
Except
yes, I will
Brenda.
be
So the sight's on you. But that leads me to this actual recommendation. And this is a
Okay.
book, and it might be an author you've never heard of. Um, they've written a few other books, but this one is another amazing cover. It's called Scene by Christopher Castellani. And this is a book he's been writing for quite a while, and it has had the most amazing premise. It is a book where there are four different young men who have died different years, but have ended up being found in rivers drowned at least 100 miles away from each other. And it's a book
Ooh.
all about the people they left behind and the circumstances that happened to them. But the cool thing about this is somehow in the afterlife, these four men find each other and are able to communicate in the afterlife. And the stories being told from their point of view after they're dead. And they get to retell the story, and you still get to go back and meet and see how their deaths affected the people that were in their world and how it still affects them. So it's magical realism, it's a mystery, it's a thriller. It's such a cool book, and I can't recommend it enough. I loved it from beginning to end.
It's so amazing that cover. What is the it's what is the image that it's sort of, because that and the book thief look like they're paired together for covers.
Right? That's what I was talking about. I have
Yeah.
not figured out exactly what that cover
Okay.
is,
I
though.
just was curious because they're very similar to be so to be so far apart. And by the way,
Yeah.
Brenda Gaskell says this Brenda has read Body Thief.
Oh, yes, that's true. Of course she has. Of course she has. So that's my next two or whatever.
Okay,
Okay.
wonderful. Well, I'm going to do one more, and mine is let me grab it. Mine is kind of a little bit lighter than well, I shouldn't say
Then
lighter because there's some
my
serious
heavy
topics.
duty killer
Then
books.
yeah, but that's okay because this is the Paris Match, and it is
Oh,
by Kate
cute.
Claiborne, and it will
Mhm.
be out April 7th. The setting is Paris, France, and the protagonist, Dr. Bailey, Layla Bailey, so she's a woman, has moved on from a painful but amicable divorce from her college sweetheart, but somehow accidentally talks a bride connected with her ex out of getting married right before she walks down the aisle, which
Ooh,
leads her into the crosshairs of you know who, her ex.
of
So
course.
that's my next pick. And so far, I don't have anything with a bookstore, books, or a library in the title.
But you have Paris. That's a pretty popular component.
So
Okay.
now I get the pleasure. Oops. Yes, I do. I get the pleasure of announcing. I had to count my months, Ron. I'm not doing very well tonight.
What's in
I
that
get the pleasure
mocktail?
of announcing. I know what's in that. What's in this little tumbler? Announcing our May 2026 book club pick, and it is That's What Friends Are For by Wade Rouse. And that's going to be, oh, yeah, on May 18th. Thank you, Ron. I didn't have to display the graphic.
Yes.
Love
Well,
that cover.
in
It's
fact,
just so,
Wade and I were in conversation last night here in Cleveland, and there's the evidence that he was actually there. You can't read it though. Can't read what he
okay.
wrote. It's a fabulous book. He's got a lot to say about it. There's so many different layers to it. Some of it's very funny, some of it's very serious, and some of it's very real. But in the end, he wraps it all up in a really fun story. We had the best
Oh,
time.
that's
Oh my God,
awesome.
we had the best time last night.
Oh, that's great. So that was just yesterday. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. So yeah, Marcus Zusak on Monday, Wade on Wednesday, and then last Saturday I had Deborah Goodrich Royce, who wrote Best Boy.
Oh, yes. She's coming to
Phenomenal.
Sumter.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
So I'm
go
probably
go
going to get
go!
to see her.
Oh, you have to hear her story about her own career history. You know, she was on All My Children.
She was. I've seen her once before, and but she's coming on this book tour again to Sumter is where I work, so I hope to be able
Great.
to see her then.
Awesome. That's going to be fun.
I
Fun,
know,
fun, fun. Okay.
excited.
H- How about another recommendation?
I think that would be great.
Okay. So I know that there's books out there that everybody's going to read anyway. Like I'm in the middle of reading Christina Baker's Klein new amazing epic, but you'll read that anyway. So I thought maybe somebody that might be a little off the radar is somebody I could give them a little shout out to. And I don't know, and maybe it is on your radar. I don't know. Um, but this cover, here we go with covers again. Ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
ready, ready.
Murder Your Darlings by Jenna
Oh,
Blum. Look at this. Murder. Do you see that this in the middle of the pen is actually a rabbit? It's a rabbit. It's
what?
a rabbit. Yeah, it's a little
Yes,
image
I
of a
could see it when
rabbit.
you angled it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this fountain pen. It's the story of three people. So there's Sam, who's kind of an up and coming author, but she's not having the best time, and she didn't have a very good tour. And at the end, and then she gets this mysterious letter from William Cornyn, who is the biggest of the big of the big. I mean, he's everywhere. He's like super handsome, super successful and popular. And he got so much money, he lives on an island, of his own island, like off the main coast that you can only get to from there. So there's the two of them. And he writes Sam a letter, like a fan letter. He wants to get
Oh,
to meet her. So he brings Sam along and they form a relationship and things. But then things start to get a little weird because there's suddenly this woman that's writing Sam letters about like get away from him or you will pay the price. Ta-da! And that so is William all he seems to be? Well, this woman turns out to be a stalker nicknamed the Rabbit. And you really read the book, you'll find out why. But
oh
it's
my
all this
gosh.
whole story about the three of them, and you think the story's going one way, but it might not be. People might not be exactly what they are. And Sam and him get really close, and he wants to try to help her to fight because she's having struggling with her next book, and he wants to help her. And in the meantime, he's like all going everywhere and getting all these accolades. And so it's told in three different parts. Each person has a point of view, and as you go along, when you really find out what's going on, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So and Jenna normally writes historical fiction. We last knew her from her book about the last days of her dog's life, Woodrow on the Bench. Uh,
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
but now she's completely switched to a thriller, thriller. But anyway, that is a book to pick up. I'm telling you, it was so good I couldn't put it down. And of course,
Oh,
she was
that's
just here too
awesome.
recently.
Yeah, that looks awesome. We kind of have a murder drama kind of theme going tonight, but my next recommendation, or I guess my last recommendation, kind of is nothing like that. And this one is really kind of on a different pace. It's a nonfiction book, but I just had to share it when I saw it because, well, let me tell you what it is first, and then I'll tell you why. Okay, this is a nonfiction book called The Writer's Room: The Hidden Worlds That Shape the Books We Love. And it's by Katie
Ooh,
DeCoon Lewin. And I probably butchered that, but this is about it's an exploration of the spaces that some of literature's greatest writers created their most memorable works. And it struck me because I've gone to several really fascinating some really fascinating places, like we went to see when we were on our great I called it the Mississippi Trippy, and we saw William Faulkner's home and
wow,
toured it. We saw Eudora Welty's home. Our event
wow,
was in the Margaret Mitchell house. And I had some tours planned, but COVID hit, and we were going to see Emily Dickinson's home and Eric Carle, the illustrator. And so, anyway, that just struck a chord with me because I love to explore those spaces, where people, it's kind
yeah.
of a snapshot in time of when they were writing.
It's awesome. And a lot of people also go like to the Hemingway House in Key West. And
Exactly. I
yeah,
want to make it there. I have not been there.
yeah. I'm in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. Guess what? Here's a surprise. For the first time, everybody, drum roll,
Okay.
please. I get to announce a book club pick, and it's the one for June. And guess who it is? Wait, wait. I have it here somewhere. Where did I put it?
As soon as you have it, I'm going to share.
I got it. Boom. It's Christy Woodson Harvey for Summer State of Mind. That's going to be on June 15th at 7 p.m. And of course, as everyone knows, it's always a magical night with Christy. It's full of fun and laughter. And it's so funny. I had Christy's one of the funniest people I know. She really is. She has such a sense of humor.
And
I
so
can't get over
warm.
it.
And
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it's everything. It's everything.
You know
So
what's
it's going to be a
funny?
great
Oh,
evening.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm done.
I was just going to say it's so funny because Christy, we don't. I live in a pretty small town, and we don't typically have authors come here. Now Sumter sometimes does, of course, upstate and Low Country do, but Christy is coming to my hometown, and it's on the day of our May book club session. But thankfully, it's in midday, so I can
Oh,
enjoy that
good.
time.
Oh, good, 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 good. Oh, I fought. I fought. I threatened. I offered money to get her to come to Cleveland on this tour, and her people just
Yeah.
weren't having it. They were not having it.
Oh, oh, well, that's too bad. I was just astonished because we have a wonderful, I'm going to shout out my library director. We have a wonderful library director, and she's
Good,
starting to
good.
do some awesome programming and has started a Southern Gothic Festival in Camden. And it's going to be the third year this year and is working on the authors, but it's also music and
Uh-huh.
ghost tours and that sort of thing.
It sounds awesome.
So that'll be in October.
That's
So extra
amazing.
shout out for that. All right. So since we're talking about June, we're going to have Ron back with us again on June 4th at 7:30 p.m. We'll create the event and have that for you on the
Unless
book
I'm
club page.
filming a TV show.
Uh what?
It's never going to happen. But I've been, I don't, I have a friend who was on Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. And back in my day, I actually was a finalist to be on Big Brother and MasterChef. So
Really?
yeah, it's kind of resurged itself in me. So I've applied to be on the floor. And I just finished my application, sent it in to be on The Traders, which will film like for like, I don't know, during those, they said to be available May and June.
Okay.
So
Well,
we'll see.
all right
Fingers
then.
crossed. Throw some good juju my way.
Well, I don't know. I want you to do those things, so that's kind of tough.
I
Just
know.
not June 4th.
Well, maybe I could do it internationally because if I was on the floor, I'll be filming in Ireland, and if I'm filming The
Really?
Traders, I'll be filming in Scotland.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'm sending everything your way.
yeah. Let's go.
All right. Well, there's a couple things I wanted to cover before we wrap up tonight. And one of
Okay.
those is I just wanted to mention on behalf of me and Lisa, our Buy Me a Coffee campaign. Buy Me a Coffee is similar to GoFundMe, but it's what creatives and people use to fund some of their activities. You know, we do a lot of things on the book club that are just kind of for fun and out of our pocket. So if you are so inclined and are able, send us $5 for 5 years. We would really appreciate it.
Awesome. I think you're a good cause.
I don't know. We're a little sketchy, but no, I'm kidding.
No, oh, everyone knows you're kidding.
So Ron, you mentioned you had a heavy lineup that you've just finished at the library. Do you have anything coming up?
Oh, oh dear. Well, I've got some things working on. I can't really say yet.
Um,
I am actually going to the Gilded Leaf Festival in Carmel in October. That's all set. They have a big author weekend there, and the person that runs it called me up and asked me to come be a part of it. So I'll be there for that. On June 8th, I have Mary Kay Andrews coming to Cleveland. That's a good
Oh,
thing. Kind of a good thing. And
she is always just so
I'm
much fun.
starting to write another gigantic cookbook preview article for Library Journal. So all
Oh,
you cooks out
wonderful.
there, get ready. Get ready.
All right. I can't wait to hear about that. You're going to post it again, aren't you?
Of course.
Once it comes out? Okay, great.
No, I'm going to be shy and keep it to myself and not share it with anybody.
Oh, goodness. Well, before we wrap up tonight, I did want to announce that we're having a special spotlight discussion with three fabulous indie authors streaming live right here on the book club page this Sunday, March 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have our regular book club discussion coming up on Monday, March 16th with Heather Weber and the wonderful Forget Me Not Library. It's such a great story, and I've fallen in love with this town, so I can't wait to discuss it with her. And Ron,
Yay. What?
I think it's a wrap. We've
I
come
think it
to
is. It's been a lovely hour.
in
Thank you for having Joshilyn here. I haven't seen her in several years. So it's good to see her again. And she's so
it.
funny and she's the best. And you
She
you
is
you
hilarious.
you did really well without your J. So
Without my
uh,
Jay, I know I missed her, but she'll
so
be here next time. She's probably in
uh,
the air right now.
probably. How about if I do the goodbye?
All right. Well, everyone in the book club, happy reading. And is it going to be
PB minus J and Ron out.
plus RB
Thanks,
out?
everybody. Thank you, everybody. Take care of
Have a great
yourselves, and we'll see
evening.
you
Bye bye.
soon. Yep.